What is the best way to unlock exclusive lounge officers as a free-to-play player? In this video, guys, we're going to go through kind of explaining the fastest, most efficient, and best way to do this. And also, is it worth getting just skills or the main officer itself? As always, guys, thank you so much for all the love and support on this channel. You guys have been blowing it up. Thank you so much. I love you all. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Let's jump straight into it. So, guys, we're going to be breaking down the officers that are exclusive, and that means we're going to be heading over to the executive lounge. Here is where you're going to be able to get hold of all your juicy officer statues for your high-tiered officers. Now, as a free-to-play player, many of you may think that this is a very hard thing to do, and I will agree, it is pretty hard, but there are some tips and tricks we can go through to try and see the best and most efficient way for you to be unlocking your officers. Now, first off, we're going to talk about how many you should be opening, because I hear rumors maybe you should be opening just 35, maybe you should be opening up 40, maybe you should be even opening up 80 at a time. And what I mean by that is you skip out on an actual event and then you wait for the following event to come up and then you open up all 80 of them. Now, we're going to go through this and kind of break it down to say what is best for you. And if you are a free-to-play player, I've done the math, guys, the best value for your time and as a free-to-play player is going to be just to open up 35. Now, the reason for this is because it is very hard to get 40 drinks tokens in one run, which is obviously a month, for free. The only way you're going to be able to do that, it is possible as a free-to-play player, by the way, guys, to get 40 every single month. But as a free-to-play player, on average, it's not possible unless you want to use up extra coupons. Now, what I mean by this, guys, is heading over to, for example, the Conquest store. Now, if you go to the Conquest store, you will be able to buy drink tokens from here. Now, again, if you do buy drink tokens from here, it's 100% possible as a free-to-play player to do this. But do you want to be buying a load of drink tokens from here? No, you're going to want to spend it on much more valuable things. Or alternatively, you could use your gold over in the VIP store. You could go and buy, as you can see down here, drink tokens. I could buy 10 of them from here. And as I said, guys, as a free-to-play player, it is possible to get 40 every single month. Don't get me wrong, but you've got to sacrifice other good rewards instead. Now, what I would say, guys, is if you are a moderate spender, or not even a moderate, just a very small spender, that 40 target is a lot better. And going back to the free-to-play version for now, free-to-play version, guys, your best option is to open up 35 drinks. That way, you're going to end up getting 8 of each of these. You're going to get 8 drink tokens for free, and you're also then going to get 8 of the actual officers tokens for free, as well as whatever you get whenever you're opening the actual chests. That being said, obviously, the only thing I buy on this game, as you guys know, is going to be the monthly battle pass, and that gives me 5 extra tokens. So for me, I've only managed to get 94, including that 5. So if we take that away, it's actually only 89. So we've only got 89 as a free-to-play player, other than that bundle that I get there, and that's only a once-a-month bundle. I only get 5 a month on top of the free ones that I earn. As I said, guys, if you are completely free-to-play and you don't spend a single penny in this game, the best thing for you to do, guys, is simply just go for the 35, and that is it. Now, if you're a very small spender and, you know, you want to try and get the best value for your money, maybe saving up to those 40 statues each month will be a very good option for you, but don't spend them. And what I mean by that is get the 40 statues here. So when you do this whole conversion here, convert 40 of them at once. Make sure you're converting all 40 at once, right? Once you have all 40 of them converted, keep them there so you have 40 available, and then wait until the following opening and collect another 120. And then when the following one opens up, you can then drink 40 tokens. Then you can convert another 40 tokens. That will be a total of 80 tokens. And within that 80 tokens, you're then going to get 13 extra drink coupons. And then you're also going to be able to use those 13 drink coupons. And then that's going to put you to 93. You're also then going to be able to open up 5 drinks for free during this event, which means you're going to have a total of 98 drinks. And then simply all you need to do is drink 2 and you'll be able to hit the 100 mark. Now, this is obviously going to give you 8 extra drinks. So for the value of that $5, you'll be able to get 8 extra drinks and you're getting the best value for your very small amount spent. And of course, if you're a big spender, then you just go and buy everything anyway. With that being said, guys, I think this is going to be the most efficient way. If you are free to play, I wouldn't advise doing the whole trying to get the 35, saving it up, and then getting double the amount, because honestly, if the amount you lose here, which is obviously 8 here, you're going to end up not being able to get those on the run. So you're technically losing out. If you was to save up and go for the 71, you're going to actually end up losing out on 3 drink coupons. If you play as a free-to-play player, you'll end up losing losing out by doing the whole 35 and 35 part. So you're better off just getting all 35 within one thing. Now, guys, you must be thinking, Scopes, you're going to open them drinks? Yes, sir. I'm going to open up the drinks for you in this video. Let's see what we can actually get here. So, boom. On my first turn, guys, we get 9 statues. That's not too bad. It's not amazing. It's not too bad, though. On the second run, we're going to open up. We're going to get a total of 2. Wow. Scammed. I'm scammed. It's not good. It's not good. And finally, on the third one here, we have got to got 4. Guys, it's going to take me about a year to unlock. 100%. It's going to take me about a year to get Lady Liberty. We've got one more run here, though, guys. Let's go. And boom. Let's see how many we get. 3. Damn, guys, I'm being scammed here. So, unfortunately, we only managed to hit that amount right there. So, of course, as you can see here, I'm going to probably try, because as you can see, I'm still able to get another 9 drinks. And with that 9 drinks, that will put me to the 50 mark, and I'll try and get to that 50 mark. So as a very, very small spender, I might be able to try and get this one here with the weekly reset, which is actually coming tonight because I'm recording this on a Sunday. So tonight I'll get the weekly reset, which will give me enough to be able to then go into, for example, the store here. I could buy some drink coupons from here, go to the Alliance store here, and then when I'm in the Alliance store, I'm also then able to buy some more drink coupons from here. So hopefully that will be enough, and then including the free drinks I'll get over the next 4 days, because the event has only just started. Maybe I should be able to hit the 9 more that I need to open. So let's just open these last 4 for you guys now. We'll do one at a time. Let's see if we get any statues. We've got 3 more statues. Hey, can't complain. And 1 more statue. But again, guys, we need 5 more drinks, and then hopefully we might be able to get the extra 5 little drink coupons for the following event that's going to be coming out. So that's going to be the best thing I can advise if you are free to play. So that, guys, is talking about opening up these actual drinks. Now we're going to talk about the officers themselves. Now, as many of you guys know, you've got Lady Liberty. You also have Saber of the Nation. You then have Law of Order. We have the new Steel Phoenix, which, guys, if you haven't seen the video on her, she is absolutely amazing. And then you also have Professor Payne. Now, guys, a lot of people have been asking me, should you unlock just one skill, or should you try and unlock the entire officer as a free-to-play player? Now, it's a very hard thing to say, but I would honestly say if you are free to play, especially if you're new and you're just jumping on the game, do try and unlock an officer, and be mindful of what officer you want. Now, if you're playing as an artillery person, you're going to want to get Lady Liberty. If you're playing as a tank person, honestly, guys, you're going to want to get Steel Phoenix first. Now, the thing is, what you're going to want to think about is if you are going for an officer and you are working towards it, and if you're free to play, it's going to take you a long time to unlock that officer. Don't get me wrong. Including myself, I made this same mistake. Is when you are trying to unlock an officer and a new officer comes out that's much better, honestly, guys, just stick trying to get that first officer you went for. And the reason for this is, as I can show you here, I'm 2 years into the game and I still don't have an awakened officer. Now, boom, I was on 4433 with this officer. Again, I made the mistake of not just getting one skill all the way up, but the point is I got all of this way through into this officer here for free, and then another officer came out, which was of course Lady Liberty. Now I'm working towards unlocking her, and I'm pretty sure that before I awaken Lady Liberty, there'll be a better officer that comes out for an artillery. This time, I'm not going to make the mistake, guys. I'm not going to say make the same mistake where I'm going to then stop getting Lady Liberty and start working on another officer. I'm going to focus on trying to get this officer, because at the end of the day, it's better to just awaken one officer than having just like useless skills mixed around in others. Now, someone says to me, is it better, and I got asked this question recently, guys, is it better to awaken one officer or to maybe just try and steal some different skills from different officers? So for example, going into Pain and grabbing one skill from here, going into Red Heat, grabbing one skill from here, going into Law and Order, grabbing one skill. Now, if you are someone who is not gonna want to run an exclusive lounge officer and you just want to take a skill or two, it could work. But honestly, I still think you're better off getting an entire officer, because that entire officer is going to be better than pretty much any other officer on the game, especially if you are starting from the start. So if at the start of the game you're new to it and you're thinking about getting a new officer, by the time you end up stealing all these little skills, it's not going to be worth it. Now, if you are very late end into the game, like right now, say you've already got an exclusive lounge officer and a new officer comes out that has a good skill you want to take, for example, like a skill damage buff or whatever it may be, then it could be worthwhile you just grabbing that one skill if you already have an officer awoken, and it could help benefit that officer. But if you don't already have an officer awoken, I would definitely advise you to not make the same mistake as me and try and just complete and awaken one officer at a time. It's definitely going to make it more beneficial for you and your army composition. So guys, I hope this helped with kind of explaining what you should be doing when it comes to these officers. They are very expensive to get if you wanted to pay them, but as I said, it is possible to get them free to play. It just takes a much longer time. So guys, I thought I would include some of me opening up these coupons over on my old account, where I'm actually going to be going after Steel Phoenix. She's obviously the new tank officer. I'm going to be going after Steel Phoenix, and yeah, so one thing I'd say is we got 8 straight off the rip. That's really nice. Okay, and we're on 9 right now, so let's go over here. We've got 3 extra ones, so we'll do another opening of 10. See what we get on this section. We got 9 this time, and then moving on, we're going to get 3 here. We're going to get 5 extra here. We're on 7. And then, guys, what we're going to do is exchange some more over here, guys. Another 69. Perfect number. We've got 30 more. Okay, let's go. On to our next set. We only got 3 statues here, which is kind of upsetting. And then 7. Okay. It's a little bit better. And finally, the last section here. 9. Okay, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. Not great. We got no double digits during that. But we have currently opened up 50, and I'm pretty sure that it's going to be kind of the max amount we hit. Maybe we'll be able to open up 10 more, which would be really nice. But let's see what we can upgrade for her now. Obviously, right now, we're going to be going for the second skill. And this second skill is going to end up going onto my light tank until I eventually fully awoken her in about a year and a half's time. Then I'll put it on. But it's going to be a long time. As always, guys, I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. I hope this video helped you. Please let me know down in the comments if there's anything else you'd like to see from me, where I could try and help you and progress in the game further. As always, guys, hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next video.